And here we have second down. The Redskins will come out in the pistol. They'll go ground. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
3rd and 2 here after the run. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Man, a run right up the middle. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
A running back must always know the situations. 3rd and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
First down here after the run. Blunt up the middle. Taken down at the 45. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Redskins have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And Morris is stopped there.
Number 46 gets the ball. Gain of 2 on the play.
This is 3rd down. Griffin III will have it in the pistol. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 29, the ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. There's a flag right there. Takes another handoff. Brought down by Dumerville. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Chargers defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
The Redskins take it from the 43, and he's thrown to the ground.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Griffin from the gun. And they deck him.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack to the quarterback.
3rd down after the sack. Time becoming a factor in this game. And he's intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the tie. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapsed. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Second down now. Split backfield here. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Getting sacked again.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Chargers line up, split backfield. The Chargers from the 37. Looking long. Pulls it in. Well, they convert this time, but they've had a tough time all day long on third down.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
Out of the pocket. Throws the pass. It's intercepted. He's brought down.
Man, you're so excited as a quarterback. You get away from the sack, you get outside the pocket, you think, well, I'm just going to make a great play here. Well, there's nothing there to be made. And sometimes the best decision is to throw it away. The QB didn't do it that time, results in an interception.
Got the completion. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. It's first down as they head to the line. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And that picks up 3.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
They're going to the hurry. RG3 from the gun. The defense gets the sack.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
The Redskins have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter. We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. Looking to the right side and throwing. Intercepted. Nice tackle.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
The Chargers come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. The defense comes out in the dime. First down at the 29. Carrying it out. It's out of bounds, incomplete. It's now second down. Sproles is in the backfield. Out of the gun. And now he'll take off. Incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Quarterback coming to the line, hopefully to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. No separation at all. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Chargers with a field goal try to take the lead here in the 4th. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Morris is in the backfield. First down and 10. Throws to the right. Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd and 10. Out wide to Austin. And that's Cromartie in on the stop. The Redskins call a timeout. Their first. Trailing. Every third down so big at this point. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Third down and 1. RG3 going down the field. Makes the play. That's a great conversion right there that has to break the heart of this defense.
It sure does emotionally take them down, but when you look at the quarterback, what a day, what a job that time, making the right decision, and they pick up the first down.
First down at the 34. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction. Well, you can't blame the coach trying to go for the win. They're deep enough to do something with it, but still almost having that intercepted and taking away the opportunity for a tying field goal.
Well, I'll say this, Jim. If that ball would have been intercepted, they would have been blaming the coach because he made the play call. But the coach trusts the quarterback. The quarterback's just got to be smarter.
Phil, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and if you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
The Redskins call a timeout and are left now with only one. Coming up, third down, a huge moment. They've come out in the dime package. The Redskins have it at the 29. Going for the deep ball, but it's incomplete. Fourth down is on the way, and to the surprise of no one in this stadium, they're going for it.
Yep, and you know who's going to win this battle? The toughest, most physical team. That's what the NFL is all about.
And it's good. We are going to overtime. He makes the kick, and we are headed to overtime.
And tremendous job that time by the center. He put the snap right on the money, the holder, and a beautiful kick to tie this game up. And you said it right. We're going to overtime.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Going to be a penalty here. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Clipping, I know from your days as a player, that's something that just makes you cringe.
Well, it does, and really cringe just for the player because it puts them at such a disadvantage. They can't protect themselves, and you're always fortunate if you don't get hurt and when one of these calls is made.
It's Sproles in the backfield. First and 10. They'll run it here. Ball comes out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. That'll stop the play right there. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. And he converts here on the field goal try.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage.